finally got everything dry again. Like I say, we even had another storm after the first storm. I don't know if I even filmed after that, but trying to get this slope here so the rain would not actually run into the pins here, like kind of like this. I think I got it figured out. I don't know. We'll see.
That's some good old clay.
Yeah, it's really good clay. That's what I was talking about. If if this pond don't hold, we may end up renting a loader and getting that clay from back there and getting a dump truck and hauling it back and forth, because this clay right here will hold water. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
So anyways, I've got to put wire on 2 more of these pins, and then we are going to start putting babies in these things because we're out of room over there. So I'm going to try to at least put wire on 1 more. This in here, we're just kind of keeping tools. We'll just see how it goes.
So are you going to be doubling up like the other pins that blew away? Like you're putting this wire on the bottom
No,
with it? No, okay.
I'm just putting one.
So we just need that bottom one?
Yeah, just these 2 doors here.
Okay.
So we're going to get started, and then we'll go over there and get the babies and start bringing them in.
I don't think that thing's coming out.
You have to do it. We have to do this like this. We have to do this like that. I know everybody's going to say, that's a lot of staples. But when you have goats, they come up beside the pen and they push on this to itch their back. If there's not enough of staples in there, they're going to make it push it in. So that's the reason why I do it like that. That's the deal, is if our chicken deal don't work out, we can always use it for goats.
No, I think it'll work out.
I hope so. We'll see. It's a dream. Here's the deal. Sometimes you got to shoot high for your dreams. If you don't hit it, at least you tried. But not going to stop until I have to. Those deals, those L shapes I put on here to brace the corners better, I got to make some of them. I was just looking. All right, so we got that done. Now I will say on this one here, we've got to add
Watch it.
quite a bit of dirt in this one, because it
Yeah.
I don't know, which I put dirt in here since the rain. I think it might have been coming through here, or it may honestly be coming from this way.
I think so, because the rain always comes from north down this way.
I need to decide whether I want to go get a dump trailer or just use our trailer. I may just use our trailer, because I can dump it on the flatbed trailer. We can drive up here and I can pull it off.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get as much, but you can still get it.
It beats the having to pay $150 for a trailer.
Exactly.
One of these days we might get a dump trailer though. That might be on the bucket list. All right, so let's go ahead and do that, babe. Let's go get the truck, and oh, the trailer's got a flat. All right, guys, so now it's time to share with you the sponsor of today's video, and that is Factor. As y'all know, we've worked with Factor for several months, and we absolutely enjoy the product. It is delicious, juicy. This is the first microwave meal that I've ever eaten that is so juicy. But the 6 that we got this week, is the chicken. You can kind of go through there slowly and actually open them up real quick. But they're really, really juicy, that chicken. Oh my. If you ain't ever tried it, you're missing out. So, and here is the salmon. The salmon. That was delicious last go around. And I'm not really, that's the first time that I ever tried salmon, and I thought it was pretty good. So we got loaded baked shredded chicken, that's good. Also, they have some drinks that you can actually order with your meals as well. And I absolutely love the apple kale wheatgrass. That is delicious. And I don't do the carrot. The pineapple Steph likes. I like this beet one as well. So we're going to go ahead, and Steph's going to be with me today. So she is going to share the video, and I'm going to share a little bit of my food with her.
Only because I like food.
And let's see which one I want to go with. All right, so I'm going to pick which one I'm going to eat first. I think I'm going to eat the chicken Florentine, and on the back, it will tell you what you need to do. If there's actually sauces come with it, you have to pull the sauce out. But these here, we'll just poke a couple holes in them. Put them in a microwave. 1, 2, 3. 2 minutes is all it takes. The good thing about Factor is if you do have family coming in, you can actually up your order for that week. Or if you are leaving or going to be gone for a week, you can actually put your order on hold. So they will work with you on that. Their meals are dietary approved. So with Factor, you can choose from a weekly menu that has over 35 options, including popular options like Smart Keto, Protein Plus, or Vegan, or even the Veggie. So with Factor, Factor helps you skip all the prep work, because all the prep work you got to have here is just to pull this baby back and see the steam roll off here. That is absolutely amazing. Factor Meals eliminates the hassle of prepping, cooking, and cleaning. Simply heat for 2 minutes and serve, and you're good to go. And like I always say, usually the nights we do Factor Meals, that's the night I cook. I don't have to do all the prep work. It makes it super easy. All right, guys, it is time.
I'm excited. Open this bad boy up.
Look how pretty, which it ain't about the prettiest. It's about how juicy and delicious that is.
Oh, but it is pretty.
It is. They did make it really, really pretty. All right, here goes for the first taste test. And as always, super, super juicy. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. They always send to you. Like I say, I ain't saying I like every one of the vegetables or whatever. This is garlic chili cauliflower, but it's good. I would love to know how they come up with all these recipes.
See, I got cauliflower in mine also, but mine is mashed cauliflower. It's really good. For my side, I have toasted almond green beans.
So with Factor, we can eat stress-free this summer. With Factor's delicious, ready-to-eat meals, flash frozen meals is chef-crafted and dietary approved, ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Like you said, I put it in a microwave, 2 minutes. That's all you got to heat it up, and they come out fresh and juicy. I mean, I don't know how we can show you how juicy they are without you actually tasting them in person. I know how we can do it. Here's the deal. I did this last go around. If you're interested and you want our free, they gave us 3 tickets here for free. If you want one, send us an email. You're going to have to do it pretty quick because last time they went really, really quick. I only got 3. Send them, and I will actually send this to you, and you can get your first Factor meal on us. Factor offers options that makes it easy for me to stick with my goals. So one of the biggest benefits I've seen with using Factor allows us to have extra time here on the farm with the family. You know, not saying that we don't enjoy big meals, but it is time consuming because daylight is valuable to us here on the farm. All right, guys, I think that's going to fill me up for until this evening, which we're getting ready to go to the ball games anyways. But like I said before, it is super easy to clean up. You just take your meal, put that. You don't have dishes with them either, other than the spork and the knife. Take that, put it in the trash, and you're good to go back outside and do whatever you got to do. So, but anyways, I'm going to leave a link in the description box. Go to factor75.com and use the product code 50 Eddy Family to get 50% off your first Factor box. And you will also get free shipping with that as well. Once again, that is factor75.com and use the product code 50 Eddy Family to get 50% off your first Factor box with free shipping. Thank y'all so much for watching. We want to thank Factor for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back outside. They must have got the feeder open or something.
I don't think there's really anything in it, is there?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh, they did. He sure did.
They did. Look at all that. It needs that pin.
Well, that pin still allows it to go up. Is there anywhere back there we can get sand?
Not really. Not being able to get down and then get back up.
Probably after this we'll run Track Supply and get a bunch of shavings because be hard because it's all clay.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we made it back. We had to go get the kiddos from church camp, and me and Steph stopped at Tractor Supply and got some supplies before we actually start moving everything over here. I think I'm gonna get a shovel and go ahead and bring in a little bit of dirt over there in the corner. And we ended up getting some more shavings, so we can put shavings in there and get these bad boys in there ready to go.
Why is that one all muddy?
Huh?
Why is this one all muddy?
Well, I had to pack it and all that.
Oh.
Water's getting in there, so.
Water leaked through?
Yeah, that's why I put more dirt there. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and put some shavings in here, and then
shaving cream?
No, not shaving cream, shavings. We're gonna use that stuff in the back of the truck, and then we'll go get the babies and put them over here. And then we'll go over here to the next one. And I think we'll eventually put the chocolates on the end down there and the turkeys, because the turkeys are venturing way off and we got to get that stopped before they get eaten. The boys are going to bring a couple in here and bust it open and get started. Huh? Here, do it like this. I got enough. Bring another one in here. One more. And I'll spread it out. I got the knife here. I'm going to do the kind of like I did the other place.
And then I'll just take the knife and use it on this one and open the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up.
Leighton, bring another one in while we spread these out.
Hey, I moved. Look.
Do what?
What's this?
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Let's go.
Try to spread it out, and then we'll get the babies in here. And then after it's in here a while, we'll come in, we'll rake it out and put new in. Yep, you did again, didn't you? Give me one more, Leighton. On the ground back here, so they got some bedding. How many bags is it? Right here, Kayson.
You
Right
used
here.
5. How many did you buy?
5,
Yeah, how many did you buy?
17.
That means you have 12 left.
Okay. All right, we got the bedding in. We're going to go get the babies. All right, so Kayson's going to go get the side-by-side. We're going to get a pen, and then we're going to come back and release some babies in here.
Because you got attacked me.
All right. Well, we got to get the babies back over here. Yeah. We'll have to put them in here, and then we'll bring them over and get them out. Here we go.
One time I said, a box trap. I got there and son always taking my bait and it have it shut.
Did they get that open again?
It's tiny.
I was about to say, they better not have that open again. Yeah, the doggone goats opened it.
What?
The goats opened the feed grain bin. All right, so we are going to try to get these. Now the ducks, we're going to leave the ducks over here.
Yeah, because.
Let's see, how can we do this?
Hey, I can go.
All right, give me that drill over there, Leighton.
Oh, baby.
We don't need a net.
We don't need a net here. Here, Kayson, go put that in there.
Bring it, it's my hand.
Hold it.
Hold that.
Both of them?
No, you're too late.
What?
Nothing. Put them in there.
Try and put them up there real. Where? No. I didn't see you hitting it.
Now let them all in.
Yeah. Don't let them come out. We got a load of them. That only leaves like 2 more pins, I think, in there. We'll see how many we're going to actually put in this big pen, and then we may go ahead and put some stuff in the other pens. Like I say, these are just getting really big. They're ready for their new upgrade, and then once from here, they're just going to be released. All right, so we're going to get over here, and then we're going to start putting them in, and then we'll come back with the waters and feeders. 4, 5, 6. All right, guys. That took a little while to get them out, but hey, they're all out. I didn't get an exact count on them, but right now we're just trying to get them all out and get them in their new home. So we're going to go over and grab some more, and we'll be back. Come on, guys. Hit, 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 hit. And they just don't want to fly. All right, go.
There was 20 last time.
All right, guys, we got just a few more left out of that one big pen, and then we're going to judge the sizes of the rest of them and see if they're ready to move over here. I think they are. We'll probably put those over here. They're just a little bit smaller. All right, guys, so we got all of them in here that we're going. These are all the ones that are pretty much the same size. Some are a little bit older than others, but pretty much these are about the same size. We're going to get their waters and get their feeders over here. We're going to put 2 big automatic feeders in here and keep them full, basically just like it was over there. But this will give them more room, and then we got to get babies from inside outside. So we got to get their pens ready as well. So now we're going to go ahead and get this pen over here, get some shavings in it, and go get some more babies. Got the guineas in here.
Now he's out of here. Leighton, are you sure you can do it?
Sitting
Sore.
Good. How many bag burgers?
That was number 5. After your dad.
All right, so we're going to head over and go get the little ones and come back in here, and then we're going to put the waters and feeders in there. Then the rest over the shavings, we're going to take over there and put in the new pens after we clean those out so we get the other babies out. All right, so we got the birds over here. We're going to go ahead and start unloading them. Let me put the camera in here. Stand right here by the door, son.
What?
Stand by the door. some friends. Go be some friends with this water. Come on, guys. Come on. That's actually the only one I've seen like that.
Really? Yeah. Don't worry, it's wasting ammo. And all their money.
It sounds like a war over there. All them shots. Good God.
Because earlier the people were good.
Boy had those big old bullets.
Yeah,
And they
that's
had
loud.
those pointy.
You know, horseworm is really good.
How many of them waters, 2 waters, son?
It's for the other thing.
We got them up there.
Wait, isn't there a door over here? So let's see what this.
Kayson, can you bring me the water hose, please?
Kayson!
Good. I mean, that's what's scaring the goats. Get it all mixed up really good.
Oh,
Leighton, run up the house and get that other water.
These clean the bottom out.
Well, that's good. So, like I say, I've had a lot of people ask me. I get this at our local Tractor Supply. You can also get it probably off Amazon or whatever, but you can use this for in the water or the feed. So, whichever you choose.
kicking chicken. Yeah, a brand new one. Might be in a box. The barn, the garage.
All right, so now I'm going to put our springs on here.
We'll leave about 8.
I like that. It's one of those deals, hurrying up and running out of time, and
Oh, yeah. Or we're
Talking about on Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, I've done it.
Go for it.
I've done it on Monday.
now we got to go over and get the feed. We got 1 water. I need 1 more water.
I mean, we have those.
We'll have to get another
Circle.
water over there. So we're gonna run over there and we'll be right back.
There's.
All right, guys, so we've made it back inside here, and I've got some, I checked the babies a while ago. We got some babies hatching, which we literally changed these out right after we took the other ones outside and put some other ones in from there. And these things are messy, 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 messy. I don't know what's messier, whether it's guineas, because same deal. This ain't been changed probably 3 hours ago, and they've already got it destroyed. But inside here, there are several of the birds that are actually full-blood birds. You know, one, I can see a couple buttercups in there, maybe 3 buttercups, and then we've got some black Polish, and I've only seen 3 of these here, which we only have one hen, and she's laid very few eggs this year, but we've got a couple that we can add to our breed stock. So what I got earlier, I come back in here to wash my hands or something, and we got eggs actually hatching off. Sometimes I lose track of the eggs, and that's what I did here. So we're fixing to pull out and show you the eggs that are actually coming off, and these are full-blood eggs. Let's see what our peacocks are doing today. What are y'all doing, huh? Looks like we got 5 of them that are doing really good. We've hatched out 7, but only 5 of them's made it. Yeah, they make a mess too, but I think they're kind of like the ducks. And here's the turkey. The turkey are doing really good. Check on all of them back there. So the turkey here, I put a little bit of extra feed up here just for the new ones we put in, just to make sure they get enough of feed. So this is the only black turkey we actually have left here. And then we got some more full blood here. Yeah. And right there is how these little waters get dirty. But I'm hoping next year, I'll show you back here, but look at those little black cochins. I'm hoping next year, just make sure everybody's doing good in there. Look at him try to come after me. They have watering system in here, and I'm hoping I can actually get it back together. If I have to replace a lot of stuff, I'm gonna try. So now we are going to get these trays. Our hatching season's just about over, guys. We are just about done. I think we might have 3 more trays that are in the big incubator, and actually some of those are going to go on lockdown today. Let's check and see. Yep, that's what we got. We got 3 more trays that are actually in the incubator, and that back one we'll put on lockdown before we leave. All right, we got these guys up here. Let me get my little tray, just in case they poop on it. I want to have that there, because what we'll do is we'll put them inside here after we open them up. See what we got going on here. See what we hatched. I think there's a lot of Polish in this one. Oh yes, look at the little Polish. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like 7 Polish, and these are going to be the buttercups. And looks like we got 3 of those. And these here looks like going to be black cochins. They've got the feathers on their feet. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and we got 1 Polish red. That's a Polish red right there, guys. Look at that. So I think I think she's only laid probably a dozen of eggs this year. So we got 1. And oh, there's another black cochin. So there's 2 silver lace Wyandottes. And there was 3, 6 black cochins. And it looks like all of them hatched. All of the black cochins hatched. And that's the deal at this time. If we wait, and I'll say it many times in our lives, because like while we've been hatching birds off, we've been going live when we're down here working, cleaning up, and taking care of the birds and stuff, because when you have all this going on, you're constantly fighting the dust, the yellow stuff that the birds put off. I mean, literally, that was this clean yesterday, and then you're always fighting the flies. Looks like we got something else in here moving around. Got here. Oh, got a little duck. Little duck. That thing's a big duck. My goodness, that thing's big. Wow. A little turkey. Turkey. Doesn't look like these done very well. But we may be a couple days early, so I'm going to go ahead and put these back in there. So what we're going to do is put these guys with these little fillers. That way, oh, I forgot, we got another peacock in here that can probably go back with his people. They're getting a little bit big, but I think we still might put them in here and let them train. Getting ready to put the turkeys down here, and we'll probably just swap it out and put the turkey or the new ones up here on this top rack. Well, they're good enough and big enough to move now. So what we're going to do now is we'll take these waters out and we'll get them some new ones. And I'm really just showing, I know a lot of y'all actually watch our live feed or lives, and you get to see all this, but some people don't. So kind of show everybody how we actually do our operations, which this one will be going outside. What we'll do here is, I'll go ahead and use this one, number 5. It's a clean one. We'll put it up there, and then we'll have a clean tray here. Dump it over. That way they got that, and then the flies better go on. We'll take their feeder, move it up here. And with these feeders, like I say, once we get done with them, we wash them, but we always have to make sure there's no cracks in them, because I have actually come back the next day and be a crack and they didn't have water. So that's one of those deals you got to keep an eye on and make sure that don't happen. When we get done with these, I set these in a tote and let them set overnight, and then the next day I can come back and clean it, and it's really easy to clean off, bleach it, and they're sterile and they're ready to go for the next go around. I will say though, I am super excited about this guy right here. This I want to raise, which we'll have, hopefully get some hens out of it and get a few more eggs next year and just keep on growing it, because I know the bloodline we got is 100% good bloodline. So I'm just going to rebreed it until I get a large breed stock of it. All right, little buddy, you're the first one. Get your first drink and go sit down. Polish. And these are the black Cochins. Those are those real big black ones we got out there, and they got feather on their feet. And these here are the buttercups. They're the ones that their cones are kind of like shaped like a buttercup. They're ready to go. Now the duck here, the duck, I will just put down here with these, because the duck grow very, very fast. And the duck like drowning the other chickens or turkeys. I had 5 ducks basically drown about 6, 7 turkey. So I know not to actually put them in with anything else. We've yet to lose a duck, but they have took out other ones. Back up, y'all do need to swap y'all's water out. They get on there. This is why you gotta change them out twice a day, because they actually get on here, then they'll poop inside of it. It's just not good. So hopefully next year we'll have our watering system going and we won't have any issues that way. So when I get to that point here, what we basically do is I'll come over here, open this up, take the scraper, I'll scrape down it a couple times, just get the loose stuff off of it, and then I'll take it and then I'll put it in here and put it underneath these trays here, and that is soak overnight. And in the morning I can come in here and make me a fresh deal of water and put some bleach in it, and they're going to be good to go. And here's the deal, This is probably not for everyone. Like, it don't smell like roses in here. I mean, obviously it smells just like a little chicken house. But at the end of the day, this is what we enjoy. Kayson loves it, and we got big plans, hopefully. This back, I got some I got to get on lockdown. It's crazy, it's about over. The 18th is the last. Well, no, because I'm going to put some in right here. Looks like we got a bunch of guinea eggs there. And then all the eggs we get, we put them in here, and I crunch them up. And then when we go back into egg season, I will feed these back to the mamas. We could candle them, but I'm not in a where I'm just worried about room. So we're just going to go ahead and put them in here. I'm gonna go ahead and slide them in there. I'm gonna put these in, and then we'll set them other ones. Gathered these today. I know all of these are actually from our full blood pens. We're not really doing any more barnyard, as you would say. We're just doing all full blood now. But they have slowed down. But if I do continue getting 4 or 5 of the barnyard, yeah, we'll probably go ahead and set them. And that's pretty much what goes on in the hatching room. If you've never seen one of our lives, we'll probably do one more live before it's over. So stay tuned. They are late at night when we come down here, but if you like that kind of stuff, we'll probably do one more live before the end of our chicken season, or it's going to slow down. But anyways, I'm going to leave a link in the description box. Go click on factor75.com and use the product code 50 Eddy Family to get 50% off your first Factor box. And that's also with free shipping. Once again, guys, that is factor75.com. Use the product code 50 Eddy Family to get 50% off your first Factor box. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. God bless.